Hello and welcome. I'm Oksana, and this is Oksana's Miracle Corner. It's less than a week till Halloween when I'm recording this, so I thought, why the hell not? I'm not going to keep this on during the whole thing. I'm going to take it off now. But I am Michael Myers this year for Halloween. I love it. I've never had a Michael Myers mask before. Now here I am. Ah, I thought that would be fun. Okay, let's get into it. It's been a minute. I've been very busy. Um, and I have recorded videos, and I think um my energy maybe has been bleeding through. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. It's been like a combination of I think maybe things that's orbiting my energy and then me just being tired. So if I am like completely wiped out, I'm not going to be able to come in here and do a tarot reading. So it is what it is. I have problems with my energy levels due to health problems. And then on top of that, I have two small children and two home businesses. I have a photography business and then I have a press on nail business. Oh gosh, things got moved around. I did a personal reading last night for a friend. Yeah. So I took all my cards over to my dining room table, which is on the other side of my desk. This is my dining room, corner of my dining room. Okay. If you are new here, hello. If you're a returning viewer, hello. Either way, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a good day, weekend. I'm recording this on a Saturday. It's 11:40 on the dot. Hmm. My mom just texted me that her house is haunted. My house is also haunted. My house was built in 1896, and I don't think I'm not psychic. I don't think so. I do be knowing things. My intuition is very, very strong. Thus, I'm very connected to source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. I've been reading tarot for about 8 years. Um, yeah, I've always grown up like seeing shadow people. I used to see full-on apparitions, and I just don't anymore. It's mostly shadows and like um energies. I can feel that. Or we have things get thrown around in the upstairs part of our house. We have like a lot of footsteps, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure my energy draws them out. That seems to be the case. Unseen, trust your growing potential. Okay. This happened in the reading that I did, the personal reading that I did for my friend last night. Like, it's so funny because a lot of the same themes. So like the videos that I haven't uploaded that I have just like sitting in my files on my computer. Um, excuse me. Um, a lot of the same themes were coming out in those as well. I don't think this is my energy. At least not anyways. But the way that the cards came out for my friend last night, they were kind of uh, very like sudden, like a lot of stuck pent up energy just kind of came like rushing through. And she got this card and this one. So I find that very interesting. And this one in particular has been coming out a lot in the readings that I've been doing. I make sure my stuff's correct. Sorry. Okay. Um Trust your growing potential. 11. So you could be a life path 11. You could be born on the 11th. You could be born in November, or November could be significant for you. The 11th in general could just be significant for you for another month. 29 is out here. You could be born on the 29th of a month. Mountain, you are supported. So that has to deal with like the divine. And it could deal with passed over loved ones and any friends that you have that are passed over supporting you. But it's a lot of divine energy is supporting you right now. So you're definitely going through something. Cocoon, consider your source. Number 4, you be life path 4. I'm a life path 4. Um, I'll have to look up the first book. I'm not familiar with that card. Um, Blush, love is blooming. So it sounds like, I mean, love is blooming. This could be a bit of self-love. I always advocate for self-love above, outwardly love first. That's not to say that you can't love outwardly, but at least for me, I feel like you don't put yourself first if you're not loving yourself first. So you will put yourself in bad situations sometimes. Not always knowingly, right? You can just have a big heart, see the good in people, and end up in bad situations. That happens a lot to people. 18 is on this card. You could be born on the 18th of the month. You were born on the 8th of January or the 1st of August, or those dates could just be significant for you. But either way, your energy is very old. It's very ancient. This dragonfly out here, you have like high spiritual, like old energy. You've you've been here more than once. Like I believe in reincarnation. Um, you've been here more than once. More than once for sure. And when I say more than once, I mean like you've been here at least 4 times, I think. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. Mm, yeah. It's like 4, at least 4 times. You've been here. Mm. Sometimes for us to grow, we have to understand where we have come from and the lives that we may have led before this one. What was I just talking about? Reincarnation. Hmm. Or this just could be like old ways of being, right? When cocoon appears, it is time for you to retreat into yourself, into layers of deep contemplation, and consider your source. Step away from your day to day concerns and investigate your origins. Ooh. Do you know your ancestors who deeply resonate with you in this moment? And what did I say? What the hell did I say? You're supported right now by them. So you do need to connect with them. You need to connect with them. You need to honor them, do ancestry, or well, maybe not 23andMe because they do have that lawsuit thing, but I did do 23andMe in like 2017. I still have an account with them. Um, I'm not worried about this. I don't care about that. Um, and it's not an issue for me personally, but it was very interesting for me to um do that and connect, and it helped me in my ancestry research because before I did that, I didn't really know where I was going because nobody in my family really cared about the ancestry on like either side of my family, or they had not so correct information. So it was better to do um, the DNA and then kind of go from there. Um, but yeah, I found a lot of interesting stuff. Um, so yeah, it's really good to go into your ancestry and just see who they were, what they may have lived through, the time periods, um, understanding like historically what they went through, because a lot of them went through very hard things in their lives, and you wouldn't be here if they hadn't have gone through those things. So honor them, respect them, consider maybe putting out an offering bowl for your ancestors. You don't have to do that, but you know you can. I have like pictures of passed over loved ones throughout my house. I have items of theirs. I've got this cabinet my grandpa made. I've got stuff of his in here. Um, that's my cousin that passed over. I've got my great grandma that I never met. I'm named after her. She's in the picture on the wall right there. Yeah, I try to surround myself with um ancestors. Yeah, it's the best way to help connect with source too. Um, and then they will also, you know, help support you. Yeah, especially if you're going through a lot of hardships. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't want it to be loud. um, but if life is really like weighing you down, you can call upon them to ask to help you to get through things. And if somebody's like treating you like crap and I don't know, the situation could be a little fuzzy and you're not very clear on what's going on. Maybe they're pulling the wool over your eyes, they're being very manipulative, and it's hard to see clearly, right? So, you could be like, you know, Aunt Becky or whoever it is, and ask them, like, just help make things clear for me. It may not be super obvious, right? It may just be that person acting out of character again, and that's finally kind of like, okay, like that's it. That's the confirmation I need to get away from this person, right? It could be as simple as that. Um, yeah, learn from your ancestors' mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, I there's some interesting stuff. But so you could come into some dead ends when you start doing your ancestry research, if you start doing like the lineage part, like the heritage part. Um, yeah. But you may find like interesting articles. Um, my my eighth or ninth great grandfather is Benjamin Franklin. So that was interesting to find out. Um, there's some other interesting stuff too. I can't quite remember. But yeah, you should look up stuff. Find it out. Oh, I'm also like a descendant of Robert the Bruce from King of Scotland. I think that was like the 14th century, 14th or 15th. I think it was the 14th, can't remember. Or he lived in the 1400s. I can't quite remember. I've got traumatic brain injury. It's hard for me to keep track of everything. Sometimes like little details will get fuzzy, but like I get the scope of things, you know? Mm, yeah, okay. So consider when you're finding out any information about any of your ancestors, consider the lessons of their life and where it resonates with you. That will help you connect with them, and it could help you just I don't know, maybe you'll find little epiphanies about yourself or just realizations about life, things like that, or things that you went through. Maybe you find that you went through something similar, or their story just resonates very deeply with you and it just moves you. Yeah. You may find that you share parallel moments, and you may find, I don't know, like something really beautiful. You're connecting, with why you are here. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Yeah. And I find that really interesting that you got cocoon that has to deal with like ancestry and stuff. And then you get the dragonfly out here with your really like potent ancient energy. One sec. Okay. uh, Dragonfly. Yeah, you're able to like dodge and like maneuver sticky situations and just kind of, well, like I said, dodge it. It may affect you a little bit, but you're able to navigate things pretty swiftly. You have a lot of, well, like ancient knowledge because you're carrying over things from your past lives to help you in this life. Yeah, you have a strong ability to oh gosh, I'm losing my train of thought. The damn TBI. Manifest. You have a strong ability to manifest. Um, and you need to pay attention to your intuition. So that's also part of it because you have that strong spiritual. I'm gonna draw some more from this deck because you have some strong spiritual abilities. So I wanna know. Give me some more clarity on the spiritual abilities because I wanna know. It seems like you've been doubting yourself, right? You've been doubting yourself just a little bit. Where are we at? 15 minutes? Okay. You're doubting yourself. You're being supported by your ancestors and the divine. Love is blooming. Okay, that's a lot of energy again. Tribe, find your people. Mask, rescue, help another to help yourself. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You may already be in a situation where you know what I'm talking about, or it's going to be happening soon. I would assume it's probably with somebody that you know, right? Or I mean, it could be somebody that you don't know, but you're gonna know that opportunity when it presents itself to you. Masked, honor your authenticity. So whatever is going on, it's causing you to mask. This could be something that you've been doing for a long time. This could be something that you've just currently adapted to or with. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. I accidentally hit the record with my I was taking a drink. I sat it down too close to the mouse. I hit the mouse. Oh well, hi. I'm back. So, masked. So this could be you've been doing this for a while, or somebody has made you do this. I feel like more often than not, this is the environment that you're in that's making you do this, right? This is a learned behavior. This isn't something that you're just kind of. I mean, I feel like some people do that, right? But I feel like for the majority of you listening to this, it's going to be a learned behavior. I feel like some of you, it's a bad relationship. It's really like a lot of arguments. Very nasty, nasty person. Not you, the person, the person that's putting you down. 13 is out here, so 13 can be significant. You can be born on the 13th, January the 1st, March, I mean January the 3rd or March the 1st, sorry. Um, oh, I didn't notice that. That's so funny. And I was thinking about this too. Ghost, commune with your guides. I mean, like, duh. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? So, yeah, you need to connect with your passed over loved ones. You need to connect with them or friends. Like I said, your friends could be with you if you have any passed over friends. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you've been caught up in a very turbulent period. And like I said, you've been dodging things with the dragonfly energy out here. You see the chaos. You may be a little blissfully unaware. Maybe you've gotten so used to the chaos that it's easy for you to rise above the bullshit, right? Um, but you can see that they're caught in the current and they're basically churning in the water up against the rocky shore. It's kind of apocalyptic looking. It's a little scary. The moon's way larger than a moon ever would be, right? Here on Earth. It's a little scary. You got some shooting stars. It's just a little ominous looking, right? It's not very it's not very ideal. But their face, very calm. Their eyes are closed. They're kind of oblivious to what's going on around them. And whatever that I mean, you could be feeling a bit jaded to it, right? You're starting to numb out, especially if it is, like I said, a toxic relationship. even though you got blush out here, I feel like that is completely separate from whatever this is. This could be a work situation, but I I don't I don't feel like this. Normally I do 3 cards. And this is what happened. I do 3 cards from the Shadow Oracle deck, and then I move over to the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And this is what happened last night when I did my friend's reading. It was just kind of like, oh, I should just kind of keep expounding out of this deck. So sometimes that kind of happens. You got number 9 out here, you'd be Life Path 9. 28 is out here, you could be born on the 28th. You could be um born on August the 2nd or February the 8th. March the 2nd is out here, and February the 3rd. March the 4th. You got like a lot of latter part of winter. And yeah, January was out here too. Yeah. So this could be like coming in energy in winter, in the latter part of winter. Fly, be free to know you are loved. Mm. Choice. You're just, oh, you've got choices to make. Oh God. Are you leaving a situation? You're leaving something behind with choice. Your decision will be correct, whatever it is. So it may be a big decision. Let's look at this card. It's a big ass stick, right? It's a big decision, but you know which decision is the best for you. It's gonna liberate you from whatever is causing you to do that, because you need to honor your authenticity and be free to know that you are loved. Like you've been caged up, is what it feels like. And look how beautiful that is. Like you were like, I feel like this like deep sadness. Whoever this person is, I feel like they've like beat you down to the best of their ability, and they've done a pretty damn good job. Because look at all the masks you've had to put on. And I feel like this could be multiple situations, but I feel like the main one is a person that's close to you. Mm-hmm. I had a couple more. Consent. Know your bound. Yeah, this person's an asshole. And maybe again, multiple situations, but I feel like there's just this main situation. There's a main situation here. I feel like you have a big heart. You're very nice. And you've been over giving to people. Like a lot of people need you. A lot of people need like are depending on you, and like they're just used to you being there. And just well, like how the picture looks, right? Look at them just pulling on you, grabbing, wanting your attention, wanting your energy, wanting you to do this. Can you do that? Give me this, give me that. Uh, I don't like it. I want to switch over to I'm gonna leave these out. Let's switch over to the Work Your Light deck because that's icky. No offense to you. You can't I don't think you're coming out of that situation, but if you choose to, right? These aren't set in stone, okay? Please understand that you and they have free will. So if you choose to stay in and repeat karmic cycles, because that's what it is, then you will repeat karmic cycles. Aymara, where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to? Warrior woman. Now, just because it says woman, you can be a man watching this. Just step into your warrior spirit, okay? Have you answered your deepest calling? Where are you being what are you doing? You have like a deep yearning, a deep drive to do something. But whatever the hell is going on over here in this bullshit, except for this is good, right? We like this. But you have a lot of healing to do. You got to get away from whatever situation or situations, because it could be friends, it could be family, and like this could be like multiple people. I do feel like it is a lot. It just feels like a lot. I don't know, like a work, a relationship, possibly some family shit. Like it's just a lot. Let me get at least one more from this deck, and then I'm gonna switch to the Indigo Angel deck. Oh yeah, see, ooh, your intuition is off the chart. Off the chart. You need to listen to it if you're not listening to it. I know it's hard to do that sometimes. And if you're if you've not been used to listening to it, you can confuse your ego for your intuition. So you're going to have to learn discernment between the two of them, right? It can take a little while. You're going to have your training wheels on for a little bit, but you can do it. I have faith in you. Don't give up. And even if you do mess it up, maybe it is your ego one time. Okay? It's a learning experience. Don't beat yourself up. Learn from it, move on, and, you know, think about that for the next time. So you got priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Um, but that's with priestess energy. So again, like you have this like call something, it might be a spiritual calling. Something. You've got a lot of energy out here. A lot of spiritual energy. Trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? The niggle? Niggle. I don't like it. That's your intuition. That's your intuition. I'm just looking at the art. um, hmm. Yeah. But, like, look how they're holding their stomachs. I usually feel it like in my gut. It's very strong, like solar plexus energy, very pulling. And then I also feel, things like in my third eye. Answer the calling. What is your soul call? What the hell? You need to listen to your intuition. I feel like you're not listening to it. And I feel like divine source, spirit, whatever you want to call it, God has been trying to get your attention and you've just been like, nope, nope, nope. You need to meditate. You need to meditate. You need to do some yoga, get some sage, Paleo Santo, whatever it is you want to get. If you have a local metaphysical shop you can go to, you should go there. You should go there and you should get some things to help clear your energy and commune commune with your spirits, your guides, your passed over loved ones. You need to get in touch with source. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to? Like I giggle because it's funny. Like it's just you're not listening to your intuition. And my oracle deck is calling you out on it. My energy is calling out your energy, basically. Um, the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay. So yeah, like you are caught up in the middle. Oh my God, I'm trying to find it. Sorry. You're caught up in the middle of a storm. Good Lord. Chaos. Caught up in the middle of a storm. It's a lot of bullshit right now. I know. It is. I can feel it. But it's not the end. It's the beginning. It just feels like it's the end because it's a bunch of bullshit. But you can't stay in a negative headspace about it. Look at it as your catalyst for growth, okay? It may be shitty now, but it won't be shitty forever. It may be shitty for like a good period, but it won't be shitty forever unless you keep repeating the pattern. So, like, if you keep repeating the patterns, then yeah, it's going to be shitty. That's the nature of the beast. Oh, Indigo Angels, I think the cutoff date is like the beginning of 93. So I'm born at the tail end of being an Indigo Angel. So you may be born after me or like after the Indigo Angel date. Shielding. Ooh, you are divinely protected right now, or this is what you're doing. I think this might be you doing it. You might not know that you're doing it. That's you. I don't know, my card's sticking. Divine timing. Yeah. So everything that's happening right now is divine timing. It's called hurry up and wait. You gotta grow. You gotta grow. Make a wish. So you have a lot of potent energy right now. You're really good at manifesting. So stay in that. If you want something to happen, you need to believe that you already have it. It's like the power of attraction. You want to be that bitch? You are that bitch. Don't dream it. Be it. Okay. You need to watch Rocky Horror. Allow love. Have you? I like that with the Was that blush? Is that what it was? Blush. Yeah. Love is blooming. So you do have love on the horizon. Perhaps you've been feeling unworthy of love. Perhaps the asshole that's been an asshole to you has been making you feel unworthy of love, or perhaps your mom or dad, growing up, your family didn't make you feel worthy of love, but it's not true. It's not true. Unless you're like, we won't get into it, but like you harm children and stuff like that. Then you do not deserve love. But I don't think that's who you are. I wouldn't be pulling on somebody's energy like that. That's no, Miss Ma'am. Trust. Yes, you need to trust. Trust in the divine and trust in yourself. Trust your intuition. Just trust that all the bullshit that's going on right now is going to lead you to, like I said, a new beginning, a better path, a better life. Just trust what is going on. Trust that you're going to make the right decision. Don't be so indecisive, especially like if you're a grown adult. Come on. I hope you're a grown adult watching my tarot. Come on. And if you're like my age or older, especially, come on. I understand not trusting, yourself. But there comes a point to where you need to. Health. Ooh. You need to listen to your body and you need to treat your body better. Whatever's going on. Mm, I just keep like picking up on this like heavy depression. like you're not taking care of yourself. But that makes sense. I'm not trying to shame you or anything like that, but that makes sense with what's going on. Okay. But you can't stay in that energy. That's a that's a survival mode energy. That's to get you through, like eating rations, right? During wartime. That's what you basically that's what you're doing. But you can't do that forever. So you gotta come out of it. Because especially if you are in my age group, it's going to start catching up with you and you're going to start seeing adverse effects from not leading a healthy lifestyle, whether it's you're not exercising enough or you're not just drinking enough water. Okay. Not getting enough vitamins. You're not eating properly, or you're skipping too many meals, things like that. Like you're not putting enough nutrition into your body. Ask for a sign. What did I say? What did I say earlier? You can ask your past over loved ones for a sign to help you right now. Think about it. You don't have to act on something just because it's happening. Just think about it. You still may end up coming to the same conclusion, but you still need to think about it. Okay. You may realize something while you're thinking about it, right? That you wouldn't have realized if you weren't in this contemplative state, even if you do arrive at the same conclusion. It still may help you in other decisions further down the line. Okay, let me switch over to the psychic tarot deck. I'll leave these out as well. Does anybody have any fun Halloween plans? I'm gonna take my kids trick or treating. It's always fun. I love it. I'm like a big kid. I will, of course, be in my Michael Myers mask. Can't wait. Okay, this I want to do five. Let's do five cards. The same messages might come out. If that's the case, then well, that's just what spirit wants you to know in this reading. So that's there's only so much I can do. Okay, I tap in, and what comes out, what is what comes out. Let's see. What does the divine heartache and loss? Okay. Whoa, shit. I'm getting too old. Oh, 3, 3, and 19. So you got 3 out here twice. So 33 could be significant, or just 3 could be life path 3. The heartache and loss and rejoice and celebration. What is this? Accelerated motion and light. You got 8 out here and 19 in the 9th of January and the 1st of August. Um, Obviously the heartache and loss is separate from the rejoice and celebration. What is this heartache and loss? What is this? Das. Okay. Passion ignited universe. What? Did I feel like you lost somebody that you're very passionate about. But with the universe out here. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm well, not trying to think. It's just there's a lot I'm picking up on. Um, I, good Lord, it's a very sticky situation, isn't it? Hmm. Is this like a third party situation? I don't want to, but like either. I don't know. I feel like this is somebody that you had heartache and loss from somebody, but you're coming back towards them. You're coming back together. Is that? Let me hold on. Firm foundation, victory, and oh my god. Okay, yeah. Is this where the love blossom energy is coming from? Fertility. Okay. Um, that could just be for a new beginning, or it could literally mean fertility. But if you don't want children, or if you can't have children, then obviously that doesn't mean that for you. You take, everything how it resonates. It could just be, like I said, fertile new beginning because you do have firm foundation out here. Oh, wow, this is a lot of energy. Uh, is is this is this like the lover? Like I'm gonna be very surprised if. Oh my god. Okay, we're I oh my god. I just want to pick it up and show you how these fell out. Exactly how these fell out. Love begins. I'm not joking. Oh my god. I may not take. Okay, oh shit. Okay. Oh fucking okay. Okay. Yeah, I am. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Something tempted you away from somebody, didn't it? Is that what happened here? Is it this asshole? Did the asshole tempt you away from somebody, some situation? Did it cause some heartache and loss? What happened? Something happened. Mm. I'm just laughing at all the synchronicities in the cards. I can't help it. So, throat chakras out here. Perhaps your throat chakra's been a bit closed off, right? Especially with all the chaos. And if you've been masked, then your throat chakra is not going to be opened up because you're suppressing it. You're suppressing yourself because of the crappy environment that you've been in. Um, your base chakra is out here, and your sacral chakra is out here. So you got your root and sacral chakra out here. Was this person trying to trap you through sex? Either this past person, like the asshole, is trying to trap you through sex, or they're obsessed with you sexually. Oh my god. Mm. They could have been trying to do like actual magic on you, keep you trapped, especially like with this temptation out here. Hmm. Did they keep you from speaking to this person? That may not be for all of you, but I feel like that might be for some of you with the throat chakra out here. If your throat chakra was blocked, I don't know, picking up on some weird ass shit. But with the heartache and loss, that obviously left you with memories of love. So you were dwelling on somebody. But this whole situation is coming into balance. And look, this is definitely a relationship. I mean, well, love begins. Uh, we could. Hold on. Let's get. Oh, what was that? Material harvest. Yeah. you and the new person well, you could just be coming into the material harvest by yourself because this is the number 9. Wow, I just dropped like half the deck. I'm definitely not gonna take those. Trapped in fear. That past person has had you trapped in fear, haven't they? They're not a very nice person, are they? Mm-mm. I am telling you, you need to run for the hills. But I think you're going to. I think you're going to break free from this person. You're going to tell them to F off. I don't need you. You're bullshit. I don't give a shit what they're holding over your head. Okay. If they're trying to trap you with, like, I don't know, financial burdens, you have children involved, take it through the courts, baby. Take, like, I know it will be drawn out. I'm a child of divorced parents who were very ugly to each other, so I've been there, done that, saw it. They put me in the middle of it, so um, yeah, I totally get it, and I get being apprehensive about not wanting to pursue things at the same time. So like I get everybody's positions, but you can't stay in a toxic or especially so like there's like toxic, and then above that is abusive. I don't want to YouTube, um, but yeah, you can't stay in situations like that. I've had near death experiences, and life is too short to let other people control you and to dictate your life. And you need to find a way to rise above it. It may take a long time, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. But at some point, you need to do what is best for you. Because, like, do you really want to, like, get on your deathbed, an old elderly person, and like look back on your life and think, wow, I wasted so many years of my life with this horrible person thinking that I could help make them change. Like, there's only so much you can do with people, okay? There's only so much you can do before you need to decide to walk away. That's not to say that you shouldn't fight for something, but at the same time, like I said, use your discernment. If it's truly toxic, if it's truly abusive, yeah, like again, I've been there, done that. It's better to leave an abusive relationship than to end up in a body bag or to have just wasted your life, wasted your potential, just wasted your happiness. You know, life's too short. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Try to at least. We'll see. Let's see. This is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot deck. Yeah, so I'm going to do like slightly bigger reading than I normally do. Okay. You got, oh God, where's my cheat sheet? Did I get rid of it? I don't see it. Oh no. I think that's the Eight of Scythes, right? Eight of Scythes? I'm not super great with Roman numerals. And if I'm not doing a bunch of tarot readings, I was starting to pick it up, and then my brain kind of went, whoop. I'm pretty sure it's an eight. Oh well, we'll see. It's the nine. Now, because you fear it, the world is crumbling, and you may find that your nightmares are made of flesh. So you got a lot of crap going on around you. But the Nine of Sides is a reminder that you are not alone during times of duress. A buff intellect, so you can be your own bully, okay? You can be trapped in your own mind, convincing you that everything is wrong, and it's just not true. Spend some time with your friends and have them dismantle your fears. Go hang out with your friends, tell them what's going on. Maybe like having an outside perspective can help you gain some clarity, right? And you could be in it so deep with this toxic person that you're not seeing things clearly. And that happens a lot in toxic relationships. King of Chalices and the Ace of Chalices. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Your cup runneth over. To forgive is an act of compassion. Mm. You're composed and understanding. You have a balance of intellect and your emotions. This could be energy that you're just coming into because you're not going to be in the King of Chalices energy when you got all this crazy crap going on. You got to heal. You got to heal first. But you could look to that energy and harness it to help you propel you to that energy. So looking up to them or looking up to that energy. Yeah. You need to harness this energy by listening and seeking to understand group dynamics. This could be like relationship dynamics. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, if you're coming out of a abusive relationship or toxic one, then that's going to, especially if it's been like a long-term thing, um, that's going to leave you a little fuzzy headed for a while. Kind of like you got thunked on the head, especially if they were a real trip, right? um, so you may need to get a little bit of clarity on relationships, right? Especially if all you've known is toxicity. If you were raised in toxicity and then that's what you've seeked in relationships, because that's usually what happens, right? We end up repeating childhood patterns. It's all repeating patterns, karmic cycles over and over again until we learn. You have to learn the same lessons sometimes through different people that you can and will oftentimes meet. If you don't learn the lesson through this person, you're going to move on and learn it through this person or meet the same energy. It could be energy attachments. There's all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. Mhm. It's a lot. Oh, let's see. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is all about you finally understand what love is. Probably after talking to somebody to understand what the hell a healthy relationship is. Or maybe mm, did, did you pick a toxic person over a healthy person? And the healthy person is, I don't know, showing you what a like a normal relationship is, and this other person is just showing their ass. So much so that you're like, oh no. I feel like that's probably what's going on. Because suddenly you're having like this epiphany of what a healthy relationship is. Like you're just like, oh man, you're coming into this energy of understanding strength. Yeah, you've had to have strength to get through this situation, to get through all this bullshit that's been thrown at you. This toxic person that's just draining the life out of you is kind of what it feels like. They're like an energy vampire. They cause a lot of drama. Mm. Can't remember what that one is. I think that is the Eight of Scythes. Let's see. It's the Seven of Scythes. Well, 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 if it isn't the embodiment of faithful, degenerate son of chaos. The Eight of Scythes sweeps into your reading as an omen of betrayal, fraud, and deception. If you were considering engaging in unethical behavior, no. Just know you are likely to be discovered by the person that you're trying to do it to. Don't do it. Don't do it. What are you doing? Are you trying to get your lick up back on this toxic person? You're in some real dark energy. You need to heal. And I get it. You're going through a lot of shit, but it's also kind of not a valid excuse. You're allowing yourself to dip into that energy. Like I understand it, but like I said, it's not an excuse. Because you had all this other good energy out here. You got some really good energy at the beginning of the reading. I don't like seeing that. Or this could be the other person. Yeah. Mm, I feel like for some of you, you're trying to lash back out at the person that's been hurting you, the toxic person. But I think that for some of you that it is the toxic person that did this to you and you found out about it. They betrayed you in some way. And that's also part of the chaos. Let me get some more on the Seven of Scythes. Is this you or is it the other person? Oh my goodness. That's too fucking much. Or not. That's okay. Oh God, but it makes sense. Oh God, it makes sense. It's so much. Holy shit, I'm gonna take it. Okay. Oh my God. I'm probably gonna call it after this though. Jesus Christ. So judgment, it's a lot. You got a lot of drama going on. I'm sorry. Oh my. I'm a Capricorn sun with a Sagittarius moon. So I'm on like jokester, grounded jokester time. I'm also a Sagittarius rising. No, North Node. Cancer risings. That's like more a lot of my psychic intuition comes from. Even though I say I'm not psychic, but like I'm very spot on shit. Um, I be giggling, okay? As I don't mean to be disrespectful, so please don't think that I'm being disrespectful. It's just it's a sticky situation. It's a sticky situation. Judgment's being called. Yeah, betrayal. This person fucked you over. They've broken your heart. And I feel, yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like for the majority of you, they betrayed you. It's not you. Are they mad at you for liking that other person? I feel like that's probably some of it. Take it how it resonates, but that just, oh yeah. What did they do to you? Because it's forced you. Mm. Oh, oh. You are hung up on somebody while you're in a relationship with somebody else. Yes, Miss Ma'am or Sir. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. The Ace of Scythes. I just need to double check. Um, this is the beginning of a journey. Yeah, this is all about you breaking a toxic connection and using it to propel you in your potential to go forward. Um, yeah, important choices seem to be impossible choices. This is the other part, another card that's out here. The Two of Scythes. You've got a lot of hidden emotions and past traumas out here that you're also working on. This could also be from this current relationship that you're getting out of. You're absolutely coming out of a toxic relationship. Like, holy crap. You've been forced through some like emotional change. You're being forced into a spiritual awakening and an emotional transformation too. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. I feel like it's a combination of the past person and this toxic person. I feel like a lot of it's coming from like the sudden realization, like the betrayal from this current toxic person. Oh, there it is. The Two of Sides. Yes. Yeah, you've been very indecisive about leaving this other person. I feel like Divine had to call Wheel of Fortune. The Divine had to call judgment in this situation and like fucking shake you awake, basically. Because what was I saying at the beginning of the reading? All those intuition cards. You've not been listening to your intuition. I feel like you've had blinders on. Like, la, 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 la. I don't want to listen to this. I sense a little bit that you were taking the easier path or what you thought was the easier path. Wasn't easy, was it? It certainly wasn't the right path. The Three of Stakes. Sometimes we have to learn the hard way, right? And you have a lot of new energy, like a lot of forward positive movement. Like you're coming up out of this situation. The Queen of Chalices. That's the other person. That's how you view the other person as the Queen of Cups. I do believe. Now you need to follow your intuition, but I feel like this is the person that you are in love with, I dare say, has a very high spiritual ranking as well. Like you both do. Mm. Was Yeah. You've got the King of Chalices out here and the Queen of this is you and them. That's you two. Look at you. It's a divine union. You definitely need to do your birth chart, synastry. I would guarantee you have a soulmate connection, possibly a twin flame connection. Twin flame journeys are not sunshine and rainbows, as indicated by this reading. If that is what this is, I feel like that might be for a good portion of you. You could be both. I don't feel like people talk about that enough. You can have soulmate past life connections and also have that twin flame synastry as well. So there can be a lot. You need to do um your birth charts. You have a lot of suppressed emotions about yourself, about this person, maybe about the situation, past traumas. There's a lot that you need to work through. You're gonna do it. It's a positive card. You're gonna be able to do it. You've been pouring in emotionally. hmm Your heart is aching over a very real loss, and you're blaming yourself to the extreme, preventing you from recovering. Guilt can reshape. Did you hurt the person? Did you hurt the other person? Because I don't feel like you're gonna feel guilt about the person that's been an asshole to you. So I feel like this is the other person. I mean, if the toxic person forced you or manipulated you in any way to stop talking to that other person or whatever the situation is, take it how it resonates. Um, yeah, I feel like it wasn't sitting right with you. You're very sad, very, very sad about it. Maybe it took you a while to kind of like wake up to it because you've been caught in this other turmoil. You can't really focus on this other situation because you got too much going on in the background. You have a lot on your plate. You've taken on a lot, but you need to remind yourself that it's temporary. Everything that you're doing is aligned with your greater goals, and you are so close to reaching them. So you're being asked not to give up. Like, this is like you're pushing through. And so you have the two of chalices out here. Oh, and that has to do with partnering up with an old friend that, oh, the devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn, or you're dealing with a lot of toxicity, like on your end, possibly addictions. Um, this could be anything, liquor, sex, dr, can't spell, drug's, drugs. Uh, I don't want YouTube to flag me. Um, you could be obsessed with the past person. Ooh, I feel like that's what's going on. Oh man, you got so much going on. You're gearing up for something too. You got a lot going on. Are you gearing up to leave the bullshit? That might be what it is. Or you're gearing up to come towards what is this? What is this? Tell me. Oh, I need more. I need clarity. More clarity. Where are we at? An hour and 7 minutes. Okay. The Three of Cups and the Magician. Oh, yeah, you're manifesting like a mother. The star. Mhm. The King of Stakes. Yeah. An opportunity has presented itself for you to exit that horrible, horrible situation, relationship, whatever the hell it is that you're in. Uh, I I think this is how you view the person that you're in love with, and you're gonna be coming into union with them and celebrating with them. And you're on a new path. You may be a bit of a late bloomer. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! The fool. Oh God, yeah, you got a lot of new energy out here. You're on this new journey, a new path. Good Lord, just a lot of abundant energy, good energy. And you're coming out of this grief. You're coming out of it. You're going to. It will be okay, I promise you. But you got to do that inner reflection. You got to do that work. You got to do the healing, or else none of this is going to happen. And you will just repeat cycles. And you're going to be sitting there wondering, what the hell happened? I don't want that for you. I don't want that for anybody, or for most people, I should say. Good portion, good portion of people. Let me see. This might be all. I'm surprised the lovers hasn't come out. The Page of Pentacles. Justice. Yeah, justice is being called. That's in this deck, this tarot deck. This is you serving the justice. You are doing it. I feel like you've had to defend your money, possibly from this past person, the toxic person. Whew. I'm not going to take those. Let me get just a couple more and then I'll call it because we're at an hour and 10 minutes. That's a lot, isn't it? Let me get more injustice. Is this what we're gonna call it? Is this oh, oh, oh. Yeah, you're walking away from that situation. Mm-hmm. You're walking away from it. Throwing in the towel. You're coming into the Ten of Cups. Like, you can only get the Ten of Cups. Oh yeah, you're gearing up. Hmm. You're gearing up. You've had so much going on. Like, just everything kind of stacked against you is kind of what it feels like. This past person is a real doozy. You need to get, I would get like a continent away from them. The Knight of Sights. Mm. You've been very indecisive, possibly about moving forward to this past person. But it's very like a depressive indecisiveness. Like you have these choices before you and you're just kind of like, you know, the Page of Stakes. You have all this. Mm, you need to think about your money. You need to think about your future and like what you're doing, like what kind of like a legacy you're leaving behind, and like not being caught up in materialistic stuff. The Queen of Sights. Are you doing snooping? Online snooping? Yeah, you've been balancing way too much. You got too much on your plate. Yeah, you're coming into emotional balance. Who are you snooping on? Is it the past person? Like the one that you're in love with? Like online, are you looking up their stuff? No, no judgment. I get it. Totally get it. Oh, the Emperor. You're stepping into that Emperor energy. You got the Chariot out here, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress. You've been taking, or you're going to be taking time for yourself, splurging on yourself, basically me time, whatever it is me time means to you. Very self-indulgent in a good way. That the Ace of Pentacles, that's really good. That's, financial stability. Perhaps when you come into frequency with the past lover person, yeah, it just keeps bouncing back between like what's been going on with the past person, like effing everything up, and the new person, the Hermit, and was it the Eight of Sights? Yeah, you've been in a mental prison, a self-made mental prison. Is that over the past situation? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just keeps going back and forth and saying the same things. I'm surprised the lovers hasn't come out. I mean, maybe your past person doesn't want that. I don't know. Maybe you got to break the ice with them first to see if that's even on the table. But you can't have some of this energy out here without coming into union with somebody. So I really feel like it is If you've got basically two options, one is terrible and the other is much better. But you need to heal yourself. You need to focus on yourself, your self love, your self worth, because you can't pour into somebody's cup if you don't have anything in yours. You gotta do that healing, do the work. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you gave me some clarity. Um, you've been going through a lot, but like I said, if you do that work, if you do the healing, and you get the hell out of Dodge and away from this other person, the toxic person, I think things will be better. Things will be good. Don't be so in your head about the previous person, even if you did have a falling out. Maybe they won't be so horrible like you think, or I don't know. Maybe they'll be a little bit more open minded about the situation than you think. So hopefully that helps you. I will catch you in the next one. Happy Halloween if you're watching this before Halloween. Bye, guys.